Hello, guys. Today we will be reacting to an expedited Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to us by Randy. How you doing, Randy? Thank you very, very much for this request because what he requested is Avenged Sevenfold. The song is called Hail to the King, and this is the official music video. Avenged Sevenfold. Gosh, one of my obsessions. It's probably one of my favorite bands ever, honestly. Although I will say, after the Rev passed, I do feel that the band changed. You lose such a creative mind like the Rev, and surely things are bound to change in some way or another, not necessarily negatively or positively or in any. It's just different. It was just different after he passed. But I love this song. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't know it. The video I might have seen because I seem to recall longer hair on Shadows. So that is what I am recalling. But it's been way too long since I've seen this, since I've even heard this. So what I'm going to do in this reaction is focus primarily on the lyrics, which I have pulled up here. I don't really listen to the lyrics, and I've gotten better at breaking lyrics down now. I'm not going to do a lyric breakdown for this one because I know the song, but I would like to come up with a general interpretation of what I think the summary of the song is or what the song is about. Instead, I'm going to focus on the instrumentation. But just a quick reminder, this is not a substitution for the original content. Please be sure to check out Avenged Sevenfold's official YouTube page. Expand the description, click on all the links. It's the best free way to support. So thank you so very, very much for being here, and welcome back to Abigail Reacts.
View discretion is advised. Levels of hype, chaos, and good vibes may exceed normal limits. Thank you for your cooperation, and enjoy the show.
We going straight in.
Okay, guys, just a friendly reminder, I do all of my reactions in one single take. You will see me pause this twice just so I can give you my thoughts and commentary. I can't wait to dive in. Here we go. Did it freeze? Oh, we're back. Oh yeah, I need more volume. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. I remember the hair.
Save your life by keeping whispers unsaid. Children roam the streets, now orphans of war. Bodies hanging in the streets to adore. Oil flames will cover path in chaos, bringing daylight to the night. Death is riding into town with armor. They come to take all your rights. Out of the king.
Oh man.
Out of the world. Kneel to the crown. Stand in the sun.
Okay.
Out of the king.
Let me pause it here for my first pause. I'm going to go back actually like 15 seconds. I normally only go back 5. It's just to make sure I don't miss anything between pausing, but I let that play a little bit longer than I was supposed to. Regardless, watching this is so nostalgic to me. I haven't listened to Avenged Sevenfold in so long. They were my obsession for some time, but it's been a while. So hearing this is just making me super happy. It also makes me a little sad because I realized that I never, first of all, got to see Avenged Sevenfold in general, but let alone when they were in their prime. How cool would it have been to see them, I guess, pre 2009 ish when the Rev passed, I believe. Um, they came out with some good stuff after. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like after a certain point, things really started to change, especially with the most recent album, which I bought, by the way, just because I wanted to support Avenged Sevenfold and I love so much. But all that being said, I'm sad I never got to see him. They did this live in Long Beach concert that just seemed so incredible from the footage I've seen. Oh, so sad I didn't get to see them during that time, is what I'm trying to say. But when it comes to the instrumentation here, I have to point out that guitar riff in the beginning. It's simple, it's bold. It also kind of, to me, has a sort of march into battle kind of vibe to it. I'm not sure why, it's just what I'm picturing here. I am also trying to listen to the lyrics and actually get a gist of what we're talking about here. I love that the drums have this steady kind of, again, stomping power to them. It almost feels like a war march is what I'm getting here underneath the guitars and the drums and the king imagery, hail to the king. And of course, the bass is always going to be there to thicken everything up, make everything sound fuller. So, vocally, if we could just talk about M Shadows here for just a second, he comes in with that gritty, certainly commanding tone. It definitely sounds like he's not trying to tell a story so much. I think he's trying to lead a chant here, and you kind of hear it a little bit with the hail, hail. So, it definitely has this royal, intimidating energy to it. But I am loving everything we're seeing, loving the way that this is shot. Everything seems to be shot in this sepia tone, or is it kind of gray white? Gray, black and white, maybe sepia, I don't know. Regardless, I'm having a good time. That was my first pause. Let's go ahead and hear a little bit more. I'll only stop it one more time after this. Here we go. More volume. A lot of imagery here. One. There we go. Let's go, Sin. So good. I love Sin. I love him. Listen, when you're such a fan that it's hard for you not to sing along with the guitar solo. That's just a good feeling to have. I loved the solo, man. I love Sinister. I love the way that he plays guitar. Which is why I think made me a little sad that on the newest album he said something along the lines of I'm getting bored of guitar. I want to do something different. I want to, and I'm like, well, why? You're so good at it. But I get it. I get it. So for this pause or this segment that we just heard, I really do think that the guitar work is a huge part of the personality of this song. The riffs, though, they're heavy and straightforward, but you also get these lead guitar moments that really add even more flash and bite to this song. You know, it definitely has that classic metal influence where the guitars feel like they're both driving the song and maybe showing off a little, but he deserves to. He's so good at what he does. And then before that solo came in, just the way that M Shadows is vocal delivery is just so powerful and almost ceremonial if you kind of think about it. You know, he's giving it this dominant, almost larger than life presence, which in my opinion matches the title of the song perfectly. So I absolutely love the combination of everything we're hearing. Now, who is drumming in this one? This was 12 years ago, 2013-ish, maybe. I can't do math. Who's drumming? I'm gonna have to take a closer look at the drummer. And you know the bass is always Clint. Why is his name leaving me right now? I forgot the bassist's name. It's been a moment. It's been a minute since I've heard these guys. I am curious about the drummer. I'll have to pay closer attention to that. That was my second and final pause, which means from this point forward, we'll go ahead and let it play out. I will continue to take some notes, primarily focusing on the lyrics here so I can get a general summary of what the song's about. Although I have a little, I need a better interpretation. So I might be looking down every now and then to take some notes if you see me looking down. Let's go ahead and play it out until the end. Here we go.
There's a taste of fear when the henchmen call. I am fist to tame them. I am fist to claim it all. Hail to the king. Hail to the one.
Zachy.
Hail to the
Zachy mentions his rhythm. Hold on.
hail to the king. Hail to the one. Kneel to the ground.
That's a cool image right there.
Under the sun. Hail to the king.
I cannot believe I forgot the bassist name. I said Zachy, but I just realized that's the rhythm. Okay, that's so cool, man. All right, so a quick summary of the song. It's definitely about a ruler, a brutal ruler, you know, who maybe controls people through fear, violence, and this, you know, absolute power. I think this song shows a kingdom where obedience is demanded. Any type of rebellion or defiant nature, whatever, that's definitely punished. And everyone is forced to kneel before the king, kneel before the crown. What is the bassist name? Not Zachy. Anyway, I'll come up with it. Just give me a second. So I think that's what the song's about. And if that's the case, I definitely think the song mimicked that feeling perfectly. The whole thing felt massive and deliberate, and I think that was appropriate for this song. Certainly no complaints about the guitar, the drums, the bass. Johnny, ha, got it, Johnny Christ. But I still don't know who's drumming. There was a point, obviously, with Avenged Sevenfold that they were between drummers, and I didn't recognize him, so I don't know him at all in this one. I couldn't tell you his name at all. But not complaining. It was fine. You know, it's no rev, nobody's no rev, let's be honest. But, you know, no complaints. Let's just put it that way. My favorite part, that guitar solo, the vocals really, but the guitar solo really give it that extra classic metal flavor that I just love when it comes to Avenged Sevenfold. You know, it was certainly melodic and flashy, a little bit dramatic, but man, the way that it fit the song was so perfect, in my opinion. I think the solo is one of those spots where the band really gets to show off the musicianship behind you know, the big simple groove that we had been hearing all this time. But overall, the song, you know, just kind of a battle anthem feel. It's dark and confident and powerful, maybe a tad medieval. There was so much imagery there that flashes so quickly that I would have to pause on every frame to really catch all of the imagery. I wasn't going to do that now, but it would be something interesting to do. A lot of imagery there, and I'm sure I'm missing a lot when it comes to that, but the whole song is definitely designed, in my opinion, to sound powerful and untouchable, and I definitely got that vibe. What an interesting song. So I guess one of my main questions is about the drummer. I don't know who that drummer was, how long he was there, if he was always just a temporary fill or was he permanent and it didn't work out. I don't know anything about that drummer, but regardless, love this song. I used this song so much on my Twitch stream like a decade ago because I was just obsessed. That's how long it's been really since I've heard this song. But it's an incredible feeling to revisit this. So thank you so very, very much to Randy for requesting this. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye.